Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to focus on something which I'm quite familiar with, the myth of Bigfoot. Now what do I think of Bigfoot? Do I believe in Bigfoot? Do I think it's fake? Well, unlike most people, before I go to bed, I like to listen to Bigfoot videos. I know, it sounds silly, but they relax me. So I'm quite informed about Bigfoot in respect of what is believed and what I would consider true or false. But do I believe in it? I want to say no. I do not believe in Bigfoot. However, what do I think it really is? What draws people to this idea that Bigfoot is real? Well, there's many explanations for this. Apparently bears can walk on two legs, and seen from a distance, this can be construed as Bigfoot. Also, people walking in the forest, very far away, seen by other people, unfortunately think these people are Bigfoot too. Or people just have dreams of Bigfoot and are convinced they've seen Bigfoot while they were camping. Or people just see things, because the brain can create anything so long as you believe hard enough. However, after so much research and listening to Bigfoot videos, it does have my mind racing on the idea that maybe, what if I'm wrong? I could be wrong. I'm not living in that country where the possibility of Bigfoot could exist. So for me, it's this faraway mythical idea that can't happen here. So it must not be real. But then again, animals have been proven to exist, even though they were thought to be extinct, non-existent, rumoured about, only heard from in respect of mythos. But Bigfoot's one of these things where so many people believe in it and so many people claim to see it, that there must be some tangible truth behind this, or some tangible psychological issue which is not being recognised within these people. Now, I will put it down to the fact that a lot of people like to feel special. Believing in stuff like this makes a person feel informed, special, unique, one of a kind, part of community in many respects, because I know there's a great Bigfoot community in America and across the world. However, from my understanding, most of it is male. So a lot of guys believe in Bigfoot. I'm not 100% sure how many women believe in Bigfoot, but from what I understand, a lot of men believe in Bigfoot. And I think it's maybe a natural hunting quality of men that would make them believe in an animal that they want to hunt, find, seek out, help or destroy. However, what is the end game? If we find Bigfoot, let's say tomorrow it's proven true, what then? Because from my understanding, if this animal is real, the people who've believed in it all their lives won't be allowed to get near it, won't be allowed to interact with it. It will be taken away, caged up somewhere, examined, experimented on. So finding Bigfoot is in fact the one thing they can never let happen in respect of their search for Bigfoot. The search is, in many respects, the purpose of their belief. The search is truly the belief, and not the actual finding of the beast. But let's look into what my research has told me that Bigfoot is. It's a massive mammal, ape-like, stands on two legs, resembles humans at some stage in evolution. Maybe that prehistoric, I can't pronounce the word, something Pithecus, that survived once in the early Americas, that came down from the north and may have come to America at some stage. I believe there's some fossils they found that proved that the animal did somewhat exist in America, in the north. Apparently it lives in forest areas, has different ways to communicate with people, even has, in some respects, psychic powers, has the ability to avoid traps, has the ability to avoid anyone really, which means in many respects this is the most advanced species that's ever existed on this planet outside of science fiction. Because many of the traits which now are assigned to Bigfoot, if you follow the Bigfoot rabbit hole all the way down to its bottom, it's more like a predator from the movie Aliens versus Predator, or Predator, than an actual tangible creature in this world. But thinking now, my God, wouldn't that be great? If a species such as this had the capacity to turn invisible, to avoid professional trackers, to avoid cameras, to avoid everything, because every time a camera apparently takes a photograph of this creature, the camera seems to fail, or the quality of the picture seems to be bad, or the video itself doesn't look real enough that it could be a real person, or should I say a real creature, in that moment. It always looks like something else. It's a tough one. You want to believe in some respects. You want this to be true, but you apply logic to it. You apply an indifference to it. You step back, not as a scientist or a great thinker, but you step back from a tangible species surviving in an environment such as the forest areas of America, with so many people trying to find it. How would it ever find peace? How would it ever make more of itself without drawing attention to itself? In fact, if it's been hunted so much, giving birth to young Bigfoot or Big Feet would actually make it more dangerous for its own existence. So has the hunting of Bigfoot, if this creature is real, forced it not to breed out of fear of being caught, out of some kind of survival instinct? I'm speculating. Who knows? However, I watch a channel called Mountain Beast Mysteries. And the Bigfoot hunter Justin, by far, is the most passionate Bigfoot hunter in the world, in many respects. But more than that, he's a man that's not too caught up in the idea that it's 100% real. He's open to the idea that perhaps it's not real. But he does, you can see from his videos, which are very high quality, that he loves the adventure. He loves searching for the creature. And that's what draws me to watch his videos and to listen to them at night before I fall asleep. It's not the idea that he's hunting Bigfoot, but it's his exploration, his journey across wilderness and mountains and snow, searching for this idea. And I find that fascinating. There's not many people in the world that will take this simple, innocent belief of a creature such as Bigfoot and take it to such levels without seeking some kind of profit. Justin does it for exploration, to find out, to answer the question, which I kind of respect. He also met the scientist, the biologist who died last year, Professor Bingelnagel, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He was on the forefront of most of the Bigfoot research, if you want to call it that. He had many of the footcasts, and watching his videos when he was still alive were fascinating, because this was a man of science who fully believed in it. It brought a certain level of credibility to the whole exploration of this creature, but yet, unfortunately, surrounded by so many charlatans and fakers and people looking for attention and people selling products that are in relation to Bigfoot. Any facts or any kind of evidence or anything that he could use to prove his science was buried in a lot of crap. So much so, you had TV shows constantly on depicting Bigfoot as this monster, depicting it as this crazy beast that must be hunted with supernatural powers. And the Professor Bingelnagel guy would be trying to prove it as a biological animal, like an ape, some large ape. And the same mindset falls in with what Justin believes in. So it's a shame there's so much noise, so much distraction, so much nonsense surrounded by this simple, innocent belief system. So in many respects, I respect their exploration. It's an exploration of belief. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. It's still fun. It's still something to do. Because who knows? Maybe they will find it, but maybe it might not be the thing they thought they were looking for. And along the way, like many people's journey in life, they will find something inside themselves. More of a kind of a spiritual discovery, more of a internal discovery from themselves, from journeying around the different forests and the different wilderness. More so than any kind of discovery that would happen for them if they actually found the creature alive. Because there is an awful fear, like many people who believe in these impossible ideas, that once they find the thing they've been searching for, what then? You still have to pay your bills, you still have to find relationships, you still have to make a life for yourself. So people who go too far into these belief systems, especially Bigfoot, will destroy their own life in this search. They will end friendships because people don't agree with them. But it's the risk we take, I guess, when it comes to things like Bigfoot and these sort of belief systems. You know, in many ways, talking about it right now, it kind of opens up an innocent side of yourself. And you start thinking to yourself, maybe it is real, maybe there's a possibility, which I think is fascinating. Storytelling like this, especially from people on YouTube, about these mythos and these legends and these possibilities, can open up so much inside yourself. And you now know, in many respects, what draws so many people to these concepts. It's just a very good story. And the people who take on these journeys to find these animals like Bigfoot are telling a very good story. It's enjoyable. It's like watching a movie. It's just a shame there's been so many movies made of Bigfoot that depict it in such a horrible way. It's never in a good way, which will draw certain people towards the belief system, which will unfortunately devalue it in many ways. I know I've gotten off topic in many respects, and because I don't fully believe in it, I can't go into too much detail into what Bigfoot is, but I can express how I can respect the people who search for this impossible thing more so than the creature itself. Who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll find it tomorrow. And then we'll all be red in the face, ashamed of ourselves for not believing in these people. But that's it, my guys. That's it. That's my take on Bigfoot and my experience thus far in my life, not in a country which would have Bigfoot. What do you guys think? Do you think it's real? Do you believe all the footage and videos and photographs that's been taken of the creature? Do you believe it exists in so many different continents on the world, even though no species can be like that? It can't exist in so many different environments unless maybe it's some form of dog, without being found, without being discovered, without being televised and photographed in a high definition picture or video or anything. Share your thoughts. And if you like this type of video, please comment and subscribe. And I'll try and make some more like this. Maybe I'll make them a bit more detailed. I'll focus more so on the myth itself and probably drag out some facts or some facts or non-facts which I find entertaining. I'll probably follow this video up with a more detailed explanation of Bigfoot. But until then, guys, have a good day. Believe in what you believe in, and I'll see you later.